Hey, so in video one, I told you I was going to tell you what style we taught, and then I didn't. And then in video two, I started to tell you about the style we had. And here we are, part three of what style do we teach. And I mentioned last time we teach Kempo, but let me just tell you one more thing. Kempo means a lot of things to a lot of people. It's like for some people it looks like Kung Fu, for some people it looks like karate, for some people it's this traditional thing, for some people it's very progressive. So it really, Kempo in America could mean just about any kind of martial art could be called Kempo. So let me tell you a little bit what happened with our lineage of style since 2001 when Integrity Martial Arts took over teaching of this style. So one of the things we did early on is we invented something called power play. And power play takes some of the movements from Kempo and teaches it in a really fun way. And because we know that kids just do better when they're playing. You ask most parents, hey, can your kid focus? And they'll give you some answer. They say, well, can they focus on a video game? Oh my God, they can focus on that for like 8 hours without blinking. Well, why? Because it's fun. Because they love that, and we get the same kind of results as like a live action video game where the kids are like pouring their hearts into this and loving it because we've made it fun, and they become much better black belts because of it. So that's power play. And then I came from before 2001, before Integrity Martial Arts, I was working for a company called the United Studios of Self-Defense, and they were one of the industry leaders in teaching character development through martial arts, and they did a lot of things right. But when we started Integrity Martial Arts, we invented a whole new curriculum because one of the things that there wasn't was a curriculum for character education. There wasn't lesson plan after lesson plan. There wasn't that structure that allowed me to really feel like if I promised confidence or I promised focus, that there was some tool to deliver on that promise. And so we developed this thing that there's hundreds of lesson plans. There's a couple dozen worksheets that kids get involved with. And that's part of our system because for us, the idea of getting a black belt isn't to go compete in a big tournament or to break bricks or to discover inner peace, although any of those things would be great. But it's really about that character development aspect and becoming the best version of ourselves. So we developed this character development that sticks. It's a trademark character development program. And developed into lesson plans, which is something I don't think any of my instructors ever had, as good as many of them were. And then later on, when I was reading more research about the effects of adrenal stress on martial arts, it became clear to me that some of the stuff I was teaching while at work great in the dojo probably wouldn't work in a real fight. So we updated it again and invented a program for adult martial arts called Breakthrough Martial Arts. And it took the psychological stuff that we know helps people reach peak performance and some of the street real lessons that we've learned through all the video that's available about fights now and some of the real crime studies that have only been available in the last couple of decades and updated our martial arts that way. And then it just keeps going year after year. I mean, just this past week we were inventing new things to make the style better, and I think that's what a progressive system does, is it progresses. And no offense to the traditionalists whose job it is to preserve an ancient tradition, and I actually do some of that with my Kung Fu. I love that stuff, and I speak Chinese, and I have a great respect for the Chinese culture. But when I'm here teaching the kids here, I want to make sure that if there's something better than the thing that I got taught, they're learning that. And we'll keep doing it. We just documented 18 things that we're doing new and better for our black belts that we implemented in the last 36 months. And most of them are pretty huge. And my commitment is just that we keep on doing that for every level of our school, from white belt to black belt, to just bring the best program. So that's what style we teach. We teach breakthrough martial arts for adults, power play martial arts for the kids, and hope this little jaunt down the history was helpful.